Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most fascinating facts in history. Let's begin our journey through time and explore 10 mind-blowing historical facts that will leave you utterly astounded. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, is a figure shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Her reign marked the end of an era in ancient Egyptian history. She lived closer to our time than the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza, a fact that often surprises many. For Cleopatra, the Great Pyramid was already an ancient wonder, a relic from a bygone era. By the time she was born, it had been standing for over 2.5 millennia, witnessing the rise and fall of countless civilizations. The span of time between Cleopatra and the pyramid's construction dwarfs the time that separates us from Cleopatra herself. This vast expanse of time is a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt. It's a stark reminder of the vastness of history and the endurance of human civilization. The stories of these ancient structures and figures continue to captivate our imaginations, bridging the gap between the past and the present. Napoleon Bonaparte, the famed military strategist, once faced an unexpected foe, a horde of bunnies. During a grand rabbit hunt, domesticated rabbits, mistaking Napoleon and his men for food providers, charged at them. Overwhelmed by the fluffy assailants, Napoleon was forced to retreat. This incident reveals a humorous side to the great general's storied career. The 335 Years' War between the Netherlands and the Isles of Scilly is a conflict so peculiar it almost seems like a myth. This war, which spanned over 3 centuries, is one of the longest conflicts in history, yet it is also one of the most peaceful. Despite its lengthy duration, not a single shot was fired and no lives were lost. It stands as a unique example of a war that existed more in name than in action. It began in 1651 amidst the English Civil War, but quickly faded into obscurity without a single shot fired. The war was declared during a time of great turmoil and confusion, and as the years went by, it was largely forgotten by both sides. The Isles of Scilly, a small group of islands off the southwestern tip of England and the Netherlands, found themselves in a state of war that neither side actively pursued. The war's existence was forgotten until a historian discovered it in 1985, prompting a peace treaty in 1986. This discovery was made by a keen historian who stumbled upon old documents that referenced the long-forgotten conflict. The realization that the war had never officially ended led to a formal peace treaty being signed, finally bringing an end to the 335-year-long war. This war is a testament to the enduring power of diplomacy, or perhaps simply forgetfulness. It serves as a reminder that sometimes conflicts can be resolved not through violence, but through the passage of time and the eventual recognition of peace. The 335-year war remains a fascinating chapter in history, illustrating how human conflicts can sometimes take unexpected and peaceful turns. The Eiffel Tower, Paris's iconic iron lattice structure, can change size. Constructed primarily of iron, it expands and contracts with temperature fluctuations. During a Parisian summer, the Eiffel Tower can grow by as much as 6 inches. This thermal expansion and contraction are factored into the tower's design, ensuring its stability throughout the seasons. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 is the shortest war ever recorded, lasting a mere 38 to 45 minutes. This brief yet intense conflict is a fascinating episode in the annals of history, showcasing the might and decisiveness of the British Empire during the colonial era. The conflict erupted between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar after the pro-British Sultan's successor assumed power without British approval. The new Sultan, Khalid bin Bargash, was not the preferred choice of the British, leading to immediate tensions and a swift response from the empire. The British issued an ultimatum, demanding Khalid step down. When it was refused, they launched a bombardment of the Sultan's palace. The British naval forces, equipped with modern artillery, were relentless in their attack, demonstrating their superior firepower and strategic planning. Within minutes, the palace was in ruins, and the Sultan was in flight. The swift and decisive action by the British not only ended the conflict, but also solidified their control over Zanzibar. marking a significant moment in the history of British colonialism. The ancient Romans used urine as a key ingredient in their laundry routines. Stale urine contains ammonia, a natural disinfectant and stain remover. Public urine collection points were common, and the collected urine was used to soak and clean garments, highlighting Roman resourcefulness. Vienna, 1913. Among the city's vibrant cultural scene were three men whose paths would intersect: Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Josip Broz Tito. Hitler, a struggling artist, Stalin, a revolutionary, and Tito, a skilled metal worker, unknowingly shared the same streets. These figures would go on to shape the course of the 20th century. The Great Fire of London in 1666 inadvertently ended the Great Plague. The fire consumed vast swaths of the city where rats, the plague's primary carriers, had proliferated. This decimated the rat population and halted the plague's advance. The Great Fire, while a tragedy, brought an end to one of London's darkest chapters. The Cadaver Synod of 897 AD was a posthumous trial orchestrated by Pope Stephen VI against his predecessor, Pope Formosus. Formosus's corpse was exhumed, dressed in papal vestments, and propped up on a throne to face charges. A deacon spoke on behalf of the deceased pope, who was found guilty. The macabre affair ultimately backfired on Stephen, leading to his imprisonment and eventual strangulation. The gladiatorial arenas of ancient Rome also featured female gladiators, known as gladiatrices. These women, often from lower classes or enslaved backgrounds, trained rigorously to entertain the masses. Emperor Domitian even staged nighttime battles between female gladiators and dwarves. The gladiatrices highlight the diverse roles women played in ancient Roman society. These historical facts offer a glimpse into the weird, wild, and often unpredictable nature of our past. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible journeys through the annals of time.